by the way, yeah, that's why I hate women. So
What the?
Shouldn't have said that.
you don't think so?
No, I don't care.
Well,
I
so
mean,
now,
you probably don't want to expose yourself like that. To be
well, I mean,
honest.
That's why I
like
hate women.
all the reasons I just said were.
He's a misogynist.
I think that's what it leads to. So
Yeah.
That's just what it boils down to, I guess. You know,
It's just how you
people
were
are
raised.
different.
It's a monster.
how you
It's all in the
are
mustache.
raised.
That's where it's
you know.
stored.
Oh, the hate.
It might
It's exposed.
be-
It's creeping out.
It might be because when I feel like when
It's
I'm
oozing.
not as clean shaven, I feel like it's it doesn't resonate as
Feel
much.
evil.
I feel like, yeah, I don't feel as like macho. I feel because I'm such a baby face. I mean, Andrew says like beaver cheeks, which I hate so much, by the way, because when I eat,
Beaver cheeks.
it's
Now
not.
that you mention it.
Yeah, right. I mean, but it's
Now
not.
that you mention it.
It isn't my fault though. I mean, genetics happen, stuff like that. I can't help it because I've tried to lose weight and I have in the past, but I feel like this just lingers on the whole time. Same with my hips though. I can't get rid of my hips for shit.
I would say
lie.
you and Zach both have big cheeks, but Zach's are hidden right now because of
You
his
put 'em away.
beard.
That's true. Yep,
That's
they're
a
in
good
the
thing about
closet,
facial
actually,
hair
right
though,
now.
because you can hide that shit. Because Zach looks totally different. Like I
It
can't.
looks the same.
I looked like at the podcast from like when we first started because I don't remember what Zach looks like underneath the beard. He looks way
friend.
different. He looks way different. It's like you wouldn't even recognize him. Well, maybe, but I have no
That's
idea.
good. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Now, Michael, on the other hand, this camera I don't think does your facial hair very well because it seems like these parts are very dark, and the
No, they
middle
are. The
is, like,
middle
super-
part is not as doesn't
Did
have
you
as much
shave
as
your
the
middle?
sides. No,
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah, it's
it
a
looks like
reverse
it.
hip
Yeah, it's
mustache.
light.
It really does look like
Ugh.
it. Is it just like been like that your entire life, or what?
Well, not my whole life, but as long as I've had facial hair, yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I shave it off. I don't like the way it comes out. I just haven't had time to shave it off.
I was gonna say it's kind of long. It's been a while. I
It
can
looks
tell.
Got a
long,
whole
but
week, Mike.
it's barely
Come on.
there.
Mhm.
Trust me.
How long has it been since you last shaved?
I don't know, like 2 weeks, probably.
Oof.
Go back to the recordings. I'm sure I'm there, all
Yeah.
clean.
Mhm.
I need more Dollar Shave Club razors. That's where I
Use
get
those?
mine from. Hell yeah,
Mm.
they're so
Wait,
nice.
what do you mean you need more? Don't you just subscribe?
Yes, but sometimes like I don't shave. Like you get 4 razors like every month, and I don't go through that many per month. So I'm like, okay, like I cancel it when I start getting too many, and then I have to renew it again.
Oh.
So when you go like pretty long, do you like use the razor straight up, or do you have like a trimmer and then trim it down, and then use the razor?
I just use the razor.
Oh, does it take a
it-
while?
No, because it's not that thick, so
Mhm.
it cuts through pretty easily.
Ooh, no pull, nothing.
Nope.
That's nice. Because when I would, before I bought myself a trimmer, and if I would grow it out, it would be like kind of like, it's not like super thick, but it's like when I would shave it, because I shave upward most of the time, and it just tugs at it. But if I shave downward, I feel like I'm using more of that gel that's on the strip of the blade.
Mhm.
So I feel like even though like it's not that thick, I still gotta like shave it a bit, just so I don't waste all that fucking gel. Because once that gel's gone, it's over.
You know
The
what we
blade
should have done
sucks.
at the start of quarantine? We all should have went bald, and it's all over.
I don't
No
think
facial
so.
Hair, no hair,
Especially
and then-
Andrew. I want to see Andrew bald. I don't
Yeah.
know. What
I
do you think,
like
Alex?
my hair.
I've been wanting to shave
way
his
it
head
is.
since the beginning
Yes.
of quarantine.
Andrew brought this up, I think, yesterday. He said you have a
Yes.
fetish with wanting to shave his
I
head.
don't know what it is, but I feel like I would get so satisfied when I would shave off his hair, because right now it doesn't look so bad.
You know what, though,
Before,
Alex?
like, yo,
I think when I get rid of my hair, I think I'm gonna buzz cut it like
Just
all the
do
way
it.
off. So I
Do
might
it.
have you do it. You can scratch that itch.
Oh.
I could do it. I have a razor for that.
Mm.
It'd be easy. It'd be quick and easy. Done right out.
Gonna
right
get
out
it
the
all
door.
off.
Please
we
keep
should,
a little
on you.
mustache too when
we
you
should
shave it.
we should do it when we finally all get to hang out together. It'll be
Yes.
like a big event because obviously my hair will be way longer by then. So it'll we'll all
How
meet
long
up
is
in
it-
your bathroom.
How long has it been since your last haircut? If you
like-
could try to.
like January. But
Of
that
this
was
year?
like are you talking about like a full on like 'cause
Full go to the barber, maybe not like a full haircut, but like when's the last time you went to the barber to get it cut?
I go to a salon.
Okay, the
Same
salon.
thing.
January. That's when I got it like trimmed, but like before I started growing it out, it was like summer of last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was still getting like, oh, give me like a 2.5 on the sides or whatever, 3 on the top.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grow this shit out.
And do you enjoy
That was
it?
good timing.
Does it get annoying?
Sometimes it feels heavy, and if you're hot on the top of your dome, like there's not much you can do about it. It's just there. It's like trapped heat, and I'm like lifting up my hair, like, oh my god, I need to cool down or something. And then it takes a while to dry too, because I don't like to use a blow dryer, because that's gonna that's gonna hurt the hair, and then I just like squeeze it. I squeeze out the water from it. But yeah, it takes a while to dry up. That part's annoying. Try not to get split ends. That's something else you got to worry about.
Oh yeah, like I don't even know what those are. What are they? Your hair just splits at the end, or
Yeah,
like, how does that work?
If it grows long enough, you can get to a point where you can like grab it and look at it. You can see the tip. It's like breaking, splintering off at the tips because it's too long.
And like, does that? I know it's bad for the hair, but does it like? Can you feel it? Does it just make it look different, or I don't even know, bro?
It makes your hair just look really damaged, because your hair at that point, your hair is like so long that the oils from your scalp aren't getting to the tips. So that's like you need to trim that part off, or else it's gonna split all the way up to your scalp and then make it look even worse.
Damn.
Well, do you shower every day, or do you not shower? Shampoo, sorry.
Yeah, I shower every day.
Hope you shower
I don't
every
want. I don't wash it every day.
So you just like dodge the water, or do you have like a cap or what?
I just tie it up and then dodge the water. I don't have a cap.
Man,
I should get a cap. That might be a lot easier, because right now it's like Matrix. I have to like.
That sounds really stressful.
It's
Every
not-
time, just like,
No!
At first, I was definitely like, okay, I can't let a single drop
You
get
should
on it.
just,
But now I'm just like, it's okay.
Bend your shower head down, pull it out a little bit, and then like, all right, I'm good.
I just take a bath.
I do that sometimes.
It's
makes it
fucking
easier.
gross, bro. Bathing in
What?
your own filth. No.
what?
I haven't taken a bath since I was like fucking
Fucking.
maybe 9 or 10. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah.
It's not as gross as you think. I feel like
Unless you're
the
like
water's not all
absolutely
brown.
disgusting.
Unless
I've
you are
been
filthy.
there.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure, do you use like a bath bomb?
That'd be funny.
Are you one of those girls? Or no?
Are you? Answer the question.
No.
The public
have,
are
like-
waiting.
I don't know if I believe that.
I have like some like liquid thing that's like mint,
Liquid bath
like
bomb.
mint. It's like
Mint chocolate
yeah, like
chip?
minty. No, no,
Oh.
Zach's like, I'm
Gross.
going to drink the fucking water.
no. I think it's like
I'll
it's
kill you.
like
Don't do that.
it's like Epsom. My dogs are barking.
Epsom
Like
salts.
Epsom salt, but it's not the actual salt. It's like liquid form.
Mhm.
So you put it in there, bubbles come up, smells all fresh in there. Feels
Bubble
good.
bath. Okay.
Yeah, but not like, I don't know, what's the cliche like bubble smell?
Soap.
Like fruit.
I don't know.
Dawn.
I don't know.
Fruit,
I don't know how to
peach. I
describe
have
it.
no idea.
Because this
Yeah.
one's very minty. It's not
Mm.
cliche
It
smell.
already sounds amazing.
How do you even do that? You should get one that smells like Whoppers.
You're talking about the candy,
Whoppers
right?
Project.
combine 'em.
Yeah, the candy.
Whopper candy. Oh my god. You still like those? Who likes
Hell
them?
yeah, I
Somebody
like
does.
those.
I do.
Zach does. Oh,
These two
God.
nerds do.
Gross.
Okay, well,
Nerds
you know
are also
what?
good.
These other two nerds like chocolate and mint together.
Well,
Alex and
it's-
Zach.
It's not.
Yep.
I can understand why people would be
Delicious.
like.
And then
I
this
don't like
last
it.
nerd, Andrew, doesn't like crunch in his food.
Anything. Well, no, it's a surprise crunch. I think if he knows,
If
he's
I
fine
can't
with
see it,
I bet if
He
we
doesn't
could
have to
animate
do the
that.
Matrix while he's eating it, like a candy bar.
my teeth
he's
are doing
okay.
the Matrix. My tongue. Dodge the nut.
I want to animate like a little cartoon like that. Andrew's walking the halls of his house and there's a crunch bar coming up behind him. And every time he turns around, ducks behind a wall or something, trying to come up and get his ass.
Ooh,
I used to
Calm Major,
love-
I think that's a new project for you.
Oh, fuck yeah. I used to love Crunch bars,
Boo.
but now
Boo.
they don't taste as good to me. Like, remember when they were wrapped in foil and then a paper sheath?
Yeah?
Those
Was this
were.
a fucking Willy Wonka bar?
No. It's called Crunch. And but it was, I don't know, it tasted better that way, I think. I'm sure they changed the recipe or whatever, but like back then it tasted pretty good. Now
Have
it
you
tastes
guys
okay.
had Willy Wonka bars?
Yeah.
The actual thing. Is it good?
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Yeah. I mean,
The
it's not
only
like
time
it's not going to blow your mind, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
It's just a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
for the longest time, I feel like rightfully so, I assumed they were made up. Like it was just fictional candy bar. And then I went to, what's it called? Some place in Casa de Fruta,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had them there. And I was like, oh my God. But
Crazy.
I was too scared to actually try it because in my head, I imagined them tasting glorious. And I was like, if I try this,
And
I
it's
bad. Be
bad.
let down.
Just-
Yeah. So
Well,
I have to keep the illusion in my head of how they taste.
Well, I only knew that they existed because after I saw Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, I came on that train late. So I didn't see the first one until after the sequel or remake or whatever. But those chocolate bars in that movie looked heavenly. They look so fucking good. And then the ones in real life they're still good, but they don't look anywhere as near as good.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I was like, oh, this is kind of disappointing, but tastes good still. So yeah. But that movie was like, I wanted that bar.
They did a
because
good job of making the candy look good.
delicious. Fucking delicious. And they had like
It's
different
like the
kinds of
McDonald's
chocolate.
ads.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Every time.
Oh, have
every
you
It's
guys-
like,
McDonald's,
man,
they-
look at
they
this
nail it."
perfectly crafted quarter pounder or double cheeseburger or whatever, and then you get it and like
Spicy
buns
nugs.
over here, and then the rest of it's over here.
Have you guys had the spicy nuggets?
Yes, sir. I have.
So they're pretty good, I would say. A little spicy, gotta say. If you're gonna go into it like, I don't know if it's gonna be that. No. What I'm saying is like it's spicier than you think though. Like, because my mother had it and she like was like, oh, this is spicy. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not that spicy, but I guess to you, I guess.
And so if you have that with a Sprite, you're just gonna die because it's so spicy.
Just gonna be sweating bullets. Oh.
I saw something really unfortunate yesterday, and you weren't there to see it though.
Good.
Yesterday we went to the movies, right? And as we're leaving, the lobby is barren. It's empty.
You can't just gloss over that. This is a big deal. You guys went to the movies.
Yes, we went to the movies. Well,
Yeah.
they're open, so we're gonna go. But
I'm saying it as like a celebration, not attacking you. It's like hey, we went to
Yes.
the movies.
that's a big. You're right. You're right. It's a big deal. Movies are open. Back sort
In
of,
our area, we are
our
able
area,
to
yeah.
actually go to a movie theater.
Mhm.
Thankfully.
Precautions, of course.
precautions. Yes, and it was very safe in there. Everybody was split apart at least 6 feet. Sanitizers everywhere. You wear your mask in the theater. You put it on when you're not eating your stuff. And, when you eat, obviously you take it off. But I was leaving, and I overheard like this lady, this poor mother, who walked in with her kids, gonna go see a movie. She gives them, the phone ticket, about to scan it, and the guy's like, "Oh, this is the wrong theater." I was like, "Oh my god, this poor woman." She's like, "What? This isn't Clovis?" I'm like, "No, it's not." Like, she's like, "Oh, well, where is it?"
She
I
went
don't
to the
know
wrong
where it is."
town.
Went to the wrong town. The wrong town. I don't even know. Like, did this woman check the ticket or like anything, even an address, like to look up where the movie was? I was like, "Oh, this is so unfortunate, miss. I'm so sorry." But I just walked out. Didn't even say anything.
That is not a short drive.
Must
It
have
is
been
not.
an out of towner.
Must have been, but
Around
like
here,
still.
those are very different and distinct places.
Very, because like even if you're out of town, you would still map that shit out, because I mean,
You're out of town.
exactly, you don't know the area, so it's like, fuck, man.
Did you make fun of her? I feel like that's something
Hell
you would
no,
do.
hell no. I felt so bad because she had her kids. She was trying to wrangle them.
It's
They
all
were
over.
all masked and everything.
Movie over.
I think the movie was about to start, possibly, but
Alex.
then she was like, "Oh,
I want to ask you, as a potential future parent, would you do the thing? I'm sure you've seen them. There's like these little backpacks kids wear, but they're a leash. It's like they're buckled in, and then there's a leash that the parents are holding on with. So it's like a little pet. Would you do that?
hell no." That is
No?
so fucking embarrassing.
That's like a sign of defeat. Like they
Or
can't.
domination.
They have almost, I would say, zero control at that
Yeah.
point, right? If they have to strip tie a rope around their kid.
Yep.
Oh, it's so bad. Because I remember way back when, like, one of those rare times we'd go to Disneyland, and I remember seeing, like, kind of a few of those, and I was like, oh, God. And like sometimes it's a huge ass rope, so it's like they're just bobbing and weaving as they're like, "Hey, stop!" And it's so.
You know,
so
what I could
sad.
see Alex doing. There's these backpacks that people have, where it's like a.
Alex is the back. I don't know what it's called, but it's the thing that you have the kid like on your back or on your chest, whatever that's called. Alex is that dad.
I was gonna
fuck
say
yeah.
there's one that people do for like their cats, where there's like a clear glass like bubble sticking out from the backpack, so you can see the dog or cat in there. He'd put his kid in there, like zip it up. So you can see the kid.
You would honestly
Let me out, let
think
me-
that I would be that cruel to my
It's
child?
like the McDonald's playground. That
Those
little bubble, you can see them in there.
Whatever you were talking about, Michael. Those look scary for the animal.
Fuck
You
yeah.
get the glass is all scratched up because they're really trying to get out.
I need air.
Michael, you have small dogs. I was wondering, what do you think of people who put like dogs in their purses? Are
And
you
take
like
them everywhere.
Yeah, take
Efficient?
them everywhere. Like, are efficient? Okay, because some people I've heard like, why would you keep your dog in a bag? This is cruel.
I've never been one to take my dogs like to the grocery
Everywhere.
store or like to the mall. Like I don't need to. I understand people who do it if like they don't have kids and that's like their kid. Like for whatever reason they don't have a kid. So that takes the place of it. But the only time I ever carry them anywhere is like PetSmart. But that's cuz like I'm taking them there to get their nails done or something or like get a bath or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never take them anywhere where I would need to carry them in a purse.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, that's fine. Then I would rather do that than trust them walking around and peeing on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because that happens in PetSmart all the time. They have like little stations where you can grab a little baggie or little napkins because everyone's animals are pooping and
Christ.
peeing everywhere.
Now, do they bring like some exotic pets like parrots and like rabbits
To
in
PetSmart?
there? Yeah, like just like with
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Pretty much anything.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Has
As long
anybody
as
brought
it's
like a
not-
fucking like
They're fish.
in the bag
Yeah,
or in the
bag.
bowl?
Have you been to PetSmart?
I haven't
Any
been.
of you?
I think I've
I
been
don't
to
have a
like.
pet, so why
I
would I
have.
go?
We
It's-
had a
I
dog
don't know.
way back in the day, but we never went to PetSmart. We went to like this local pet store.
And that was before PetSmart.
Yeah.
No, local pet stores are sad. PetSmart's where it's like a zoo, but nicer.
It's a Walmart. It's the Target.
You can see all the snakes and fish and turtles and dogs and cats and whatever. But one time, our dogs were getting their nails trimmed, and I was trying to take a picture so I can post it all cute, you know. And then one of the girls started like banging on the glass door, saying I can't do that. And I was like, okay, I don't know.
That's where
why.
you turn, you take it, and you're like, what? What'd you say?
What'd you
Or
say?
just keep taking more and more. What'd you say? I can't hear you.
You then post
Takes
it.
50.
Like, dumb Karen won't let me take a picture of my dog.
And you can't do that. I just did. We gonna do?
It's already in the cloud. I don't know what to tell you.
It's out of my hands now.
What about those malls that used to have puppies? Remember that? I don't think they have them anymore, but I would used to
Puppy
go and
mall.
see the puppies at the
There
mall.
wouldn't be a mall of this. There would just be a specific mall, and then at one point with the
And
mall,
then
would
like
be a little pet
outside,
store.
like next to the entrance, there
Yeah.
would be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah.
a window with like fucking shredded paper so they could sleep on. I guess it would keep them warm, and then just be a bunch of like 5 or 6 puppies in a small, not super small, but like kind of a tight space with glass and like a blank wall, nothing there, and maybe like some food and some water. It'd be the cutest fucking things, right? Now I'd always want a puppy from there, but now I guess that's a bad thing now, right? Because some people don't like it when you're like, "Hey, I bought a puppy." What? You bought a puppy? I don't know why that's so bad. You know what I mean?
Because they could adopt the ones that
Take the rescue ones.
yeah, because those ones like they need a home. The ones that you're buying are like breeded. That's what they're saying. Like if you're gonna get one, you might as well get one that like
Needs a home.
help. Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Then why do they still sell them then? Technically, like, do they still do that, or is that like abolished?
Well, it's not the same people selling them and doing
Well,
adoption.
yeah, obviously, but
That'd
I'm
be
sure,
crazy.
But I'm sure there's still some.
They're
people
still
who
breeders, yeah.
buy the dogs, and then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, they looked frowned upon, but it's like, I guess, but, and then they're like, because that's the thing, it's like, are you treating this as a pet or like another life, right? When they say like
Well-
adopt, it's like, it almost feels as like you're saving a dog.
You are.
You
I know,
are
exactly. I know, but like,
What do you? kicked it.
In the pound, though, do they like get rid of them if they don't sell them, or
They put
give
them
them
Pound
away?
is
Old
pound is
Yeller
different.
style.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because they can't afford to keep feeding
Them
them and doing
forever.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, if they're gonna get too old, no one wants them. Gotta put them down.
Yeah. Usually those dogs are criminals.
And that they robbing banks and shit. What do you mean?
There's a reason that
Committing
they're
Grand Theft Auto.
in jail. Grand Theft Auto.
But there is
hijacking
people
cars.
who are they're like, that's why they tell you to get your animals spayed and neutered, because people will have cats, and then they're like, all right, go ahead, you're an outside cat, go do your shit, and then come home, and they're out there fucking bitches. So then, boom, kitten overload in the city,
Which isn't a good thing, because
which in our hometown, there's cats everywhere.
remember by the
It's pretty cool.
where we live, the fucking what was it? The Meanheads had a bunch of cats,
I don't know.
kittens, and then they would feed them, and then like, this is not helping. The problem is just gonna stay there, so the cats wouldn't leave, and now that was years ago, but now they're gone. I don't know what happened either. They poached
There was a
them.
mass extermination.
Mass extermination, like sending
Starve
hawks
them
in.
out.
I don't know.
Let them go through the ice age. Let them go through a plague.
But what do you do with your dogs, Michael? Because do you get them
Take
snipped,
care of them.
Yeah, what do you do?
or do you breed
no.
them?
You fool around with them. You let them play. You let them go outside. You rough them up a little bit. What do you do with them?
Belle has already had one litter. We're waiting for her to have a second. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. So we think we're gonna get her fixed and her boyfriend Taco fixed as well.
Oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
I've never fixed an animal.
You know, Michael doesn't personally do it.
No, I know, but have you? I'm sure you. Have you had an animal fixed, or do they act differently? Are they more depressed? I have no
They're
idea.
less. The males are less territorial.
Mm.
It's like their testosterone and shit's gone, so
Yeah.
they won't want to pee on everything or mount everything.
But in a way,
That's a
that's a
good
good thing, right?
Yeah,
Because-
and they're less aggressive too.
Yeah. Because I would feel like if they're not, then they're just like humping everything, even your leg. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's my
Mm.
leg. What are you gonna
I
do?
haven't had dogs that do that before. I feel like I've only seen that in movies. I don't know if I. Yeah, I've never. I've seen like girl dogs try to hump, and I was like, "What? You can't do that.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn this from?" But
Bad seeds out there.
when
From the
cats
pound.
do it, sometimes there's cats getting freaky outside my house, and they sound like they're in pain.
I've heard
To
that.
be honest,
I've heard that. Like outside.
I don't know what's going on.
that
Like
good
they're
shit,
like
that good
clawing
pain.
into each other, biting each other.
Right, Zach?
No.
Zach knows. Zach knows.
I
what's
do.
up.
I do.
There is a cat in our he guards our
Vicinity.
house, sort of, and like he's so freaking old.
Is that the one that
Like,
has like
his-
a tail that's coming off?
No,
No,
he
that
died.
one has passed.
He died.
Oh.
Yeah, a while ago. We have a new one, and like his stomach is just like almost hitting the floor.
He
You
could
didn't
be
get a
just
new
fat.
one. It's just one that's around.
Well, I know, but still, like we have a new one. He's there, just doing his business and all that. But he's so old, he can't even like jump as much as he used to. He just sits around and like stares and does nothing. Well, we had a gopher, but I think he killed it, which is a good thing. So that's
Speaking
positive.
of old, this is quite the shift in topics, but I'm gonna take over. They released
Bitch.
photos of the new Peter Parker
Fuck yeah.
in
Oh,
the Spider-Man Remastered.
yes.
I have beef with it, sir.
Oh, I don't.
This is to Andrew because Andrew loves it.
Yeah. It's great.
Alex, at this point in the video, I want you to put up screenshots of the faces. All
No
right.
problem.
So they had, the original, which Andrew thinks is ugly and looks dumb,
Oh.
and then they put in a new one.
Looks way too old.
Very clearly, Tom Holland look-alike.
Clearly.
Very clearly. I was like,
Clearly.
this is Tom Holland. What are they doing? But continue.
The premise of it was they wanted a model that looked more like the voice actor, and I gotta say, I know what Yuri Lowenthal looks like. That does not look like him. I don't know why. First of all, he looks way too young, Andrew. He's supposed to be like 24 years old. Now he looks like he's 16 in it.
Found me.
No, I know it's fine with you. You don't even play it.
Is he supposed to be older in the game?
Yeah.
20?
He's been Spider-Man for a while.
Ooh,
So he's all experienced,
Jesus. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't like it. I don't like them keep trying to put the movie, what would you call it? I don't know, movie personas in the games, because even in that Avengers game, that's what it looked like. Fucking Bruce Banner and Tony and Cap, especially Cap's suit.
Cap suit, yeah.
I don't like it. I want them to be separate. Like, be your own thing.
I don't like it either, especially with Spider-Man. I think it just looks weird. Like, it feels like the face model that they used in the first game, was that off the actor who voiced him, or is it different? Okay, so it's not.
That was just their own. Like, they pulled in a different face model for him, but they weren't trying to make him look like the voice actor.
Okay, good. Well, that's a lot better, because if they straight up scrapped his fucking face out of the game, that would have been way worse. But yeah, I don't like it either. I think, like, when they do too much of the crossing the games and the movies, I just feel like they're just trying to, make sure everybody knows that the Spider-Man movies are starring Tom Holland, and we're gonna get a face that looks like Tom Holland. And it's like, oh my god, really? It's like, I think I would prefer if they distance themselves from each other. I don't know, but I think he does look too young if he's supposed to be, like, older, because, like, I didn't have a problem with the other face, to be honest with you. I thought it was fine.
I didn't either. But I guess some people, yeah, like Angel, some people did.
He looked very old.
And then
Weird.
Zach's neutral, I'm sure.
I just looked it up right now, like comparisons of the new and old one, and then also a picture of the actual voice actor. I think the new one looks more like him, but they de-aged him. Like, he looks way too young, but it does look like a younger version of him rather than the original one, where it just looks like a totally different person.
And he looks cleaner. Like, the texture, like the hair and everything, and the skin, like, it looks objectively better. But they could have just made the new one, the original model, look better.
Well, if it does look like the voice actor, then I guess it's okay then, because I had no idea what he looked like either, because it straight up looks like fucking Tom Holland.
But, like, his voice actor, like, it looks like he's like 40. Like, he has, like, some, like, wrinkles and stuff, but, like, the screenshot they showed, like, baby face, like, kind of strange.
But I agree. Like, just keep them separate, please.
And they're also adding the suit from the Amazing Spider-Man 1, which, holy shit, this game has been out for like 2 years, and they're barely adding that. Like, they added the Tobey Maguire one a lot sooner. I think it was like a year after.
They had to.
Yeah. That was a good one, though. I like that. I played
Must
that.
not have been doing that well. Sony should have known. Single player games are dead.
Oh,
sorry, Michael.
Been dead. Nah, joking.
Oh man.
Well,
dead.
that's another thing in Spider-Man, but, like, Electro's also coming back in
Oh
the movie.
my
In the movies,
God.
yeah.
In the movies, yes.
in the movies.
But
Mike-
not blue.
Not Blue, yeah, but still Jamie Foxx, which is
Isn't that great, Michael? Oh my God.
No.
This is
No.
great news. More Jamie Foxx.
Sounds like Michael he's getting this case of the movies should be, and the game should be designed towards his liking.
Oh,
wait.
no.
Let me ask
I
you a
didn't say
question,
that,
Michael.
no.
Did you like Amazing Spider-Man 2?
No.
Okay. I was wondering, because I had
It sucked.
I had to,
That was bad.
I had no idea if you liked it or not, but
No.
Okay, yeah, that's good. It wasn't very good, but I think Jamie Foxx was okay in it. He was just kind of weird, but I think, like, if they put him in the movie and then they change it up a bit, obviously he's not blue, so it's going to be different. And they just make him, his character not as fucking corny or, simpy, then
Who's he simping for?
dude, he was a
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man simp.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Spider-Man's dick.
You always wanted to simp on
Okay,
him.
hey, you know what? Go to hell, Alex. I do not want that rhino
Simp.
in
Oh,
this movie.
If
All right.
Paul
anybody,
Giamatti?
well, I looked like at the fucking thing that they have fucking Vulture, Shocker, Electro. Who else is in it?
Scorpion.
Scorpion. They have that, and then there's some other guy.
Mysterio.
Mysterio. I mean, I see an opening for fucking Rhino, bro. Rhino should come back with Paul Giamatti. I think everybody would love that.
No.
Yes,
No.
that'd be so funny. Could
I'd
you
be on
imagine
board.
that? Like, the characters that we did not like and were just so freaking, oblivious in that movie come back and actually
Rhino
get
isn't
their
in
shot.
a fucking transformer of a suit.
I know,
bro.
but they'll probably change him up a bit. Keep Paul Giamatti because
I
Albus
don't like
Golden.
the way he was in it. No,
Dude,
I don't like
the way
him.
he was screaming at Spider-Man in that suit. Fuck, dude, that was so funny. I remember when he first saw it, when IGN
Which
put out-
part? The first 2 minutes of the movie, or the last 2 minutes?
the first
of the
2
movie when
minutes
he was in it.
The last part of the movie can fuck off, but the first two,
That was for
that
Make a
was
Wish.
so funny. Dude, remember when IGN put out the first 10 minutes of that movie?
No.
They did. Before it came
Well, they
out.
do a lot of dumb shit like that.
They
I
do.
feel like they've stopped doing that, but for a while they were being pretty dumb with that. Here's the first like half hour of the movie.
Massive
Wants to watch
spoiler
it.
warning.
Have you seen fucking IGN's videos lately? They're so
Why
half-ass.
would anyone watch their videos?
Just, out of curiosity.
You shouldn't watch them at all.
What are their videos on even?
Okay, so a lot of the
Now.
videos
And
are
why
just...
are you watching them?
Well, I don't know.
First of all, answer for yourself. Why are you watching these videos?
I'm interested in to see how they moved on with the whole being in the pandemic mode. I just wanted to see because I genuinely think before that they had some pretty good, well-produced videos. And at the beginning of the fucking thing, they had this cool thing where they would have the watch-alongs with the celebrity of this movie. I thought that was pretty interesting. Or the writer, director. I thought that was cool. They've not suddenly, but they've recently kind of quit that a bit and kind of just done their own stuff, but on Zoom. So it's kind of been hit or miss.
Pretty G-worded.
G-worded, yeah.
G? Where?
No, I'll just say it. Gay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It hasn't been that good, but yeah. I don't understand why people hate them so much. Is it just because of the reviews? Is it because they think they're fake? The
It's a lot.
personalities.
It's a lot. I don't think
There's-
you could ever boil
Let's
it
take
down
it
to
back.
one thing.
Take it back to Rhino. I don't want him.
I
I want
do.
someone else.
But I think the majority of this podcast want him. I
I
think
honestly wouldn't care.
you wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, Andrew's
So,
neutral.
one
I'm
abstain,
neutral.
two
I'm pretty
yeses.
sure Zach's neutral.
But Zach
I
is
vote
messing with
yes.
me. Zach
I
doesn't
vote
even
yes.
care about this.
He just said he does.
How dare you?
You know what
presume
would-
to know?
What would make that movie so good? I hope to God that they put
Venom.
Tobey Maguire in that movie.
Sinister Six. It says Spider-Man, but it's a Sinister Six movie. That'd be cool, right, Michael?
Yeah, Michael.
With Toby.
I have ideas for how it could be made great, but they're not gonna do them because they're dumb.
Michael.
Not the
come on.
ideas are dumb.
Haven't
the-
you
the
liked
people
all
writing it.
the Spider-Man
Nope. No.
MCU
no,
movies?
No.
Really? I thought you liked
Home,
them.
Homecoming, not so much. Far From Home, way more. Than
Okay.
Homecoming.
What?
Really?
What? Wait, way more what?
You liked it more?
I
like it more?
Yeah, I like Far From Home way more than Homecoming.
Yeah, okay, yeah, me
Oh,
too.
man. I don't. I'm opposite. I think
I know you
Homecoming
are.
is.
Because Michael Keaton has his fucking hand right up your ass.
Hell yeah, man. I love that guy. I think he's so good in that movie. And I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of the whole Electro thing.
I know you were. You hated this whole like.
And-
Electro. I thought you were talking about Mysterio. You
Oh,
hated the
Mysterio.
whole
Mysterio. Yeah,
illusion.
my bad. Yeah.
How could you hate Mysterio?
I don't know. I didn't like the illusion
By
thing.
extension, you hate Zach. So
Oh yeah,
I-
I forgot. You just hate the character in general.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the whole illusion thing was. I didn't care for it that much. I know it's from the comics, so it's authentic.
Mysterio
that
worked.
is literally
I don't like it.
what
It's
his
literally
thing
yeah,
is.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't
Perfectly
care
executed
for
You
it.
don't
He
like
did.
being tricked either. You like being tricked, being scared, being
Figured
anything.
out. Nope. None of it.
Well, okay. So for the most part, I think I enjoy thinking about certain movies to an extent. But
What the hell
if
does that mean?
So if it's not, I don't like. I know it's I don't mind it being spoon-fed, but I don't also like it when it's spoon-fed.
Look
But
at them,
sometimes-
not me.
Sometimes I need
Now look at Andrew.
some
look away from me.
material to be
Don't look at me.
spoon-fed. Not everything, but usually if I want to get it at the time the fucking
So then-
information is being presented, I would like it then, and not
So when we
necessarily
watch,
at the end of the movie.
the Batman, that's gonna be pretty special because it might be so riddly you might
could.
not figure it out and
Oh
be pissed off.
no, that's gonna happen. Watch the Riddler's gonna get Alex, and it's I don't like it. I don't like the movie.
I want to not be able to figure out whatever puzzles he's gonna put in there.
Yeah.
I don't either, but I
If I
still
can figure it out, then Batman will figure it
Oh,
out. 10 days
sidebar.
before
Going
me.
back to why IGN sucks. When they posted that video solving the Riddler puzzle
Like,
from
people
the
have
fucking
already
trailer,
solved it.
I was like,
Just-
another 10 years. No watching your videos.
I didn't even see
Fuck
that.
that.
It wasn't
shit.
even solving. The only way to do it is by putting in random letters until you figure it out, because there's nothing else to go off of. There's repeating syllables or symbols, so you can say like, okay, these are probably both vowels or 2 L's.
Yeah.
But then that's it. The rest of them, they're just like, oh, throw in some random letters. That's not figuring it out.
That's when some people just psychoanalyze the trailer, all that stuff.
When they would do those like frame by frame.
Oh my
videos.
god, those are disgusting.
Like a half hour
20-minute
dissect
videos
the trailer
About everything. Like, it's so annoying. It's like, what are you doing? You're potentially ruining it for yourself. Why would you want to do
they
that?
They are ruining it for themselves, and they want everyone
and
else to join in.
else.
And doing it for the clicks, because people will fucking watch that shit and be like, oh, I know everything. Like, oh my god. It's very annoying. You're right about that, actually.
All right, now
Those
go back
videos
to
suck.
about the Riddler. Or something being spoon-fed to you.
So I don't need everything spoon-fed to me in a movie. I would like to not have that. But I also feel like in some scenarios, I feel like whoever's making the movie needs to know that you're trying to make it for a majority of people, to not lose them. Because I feel like that's like kind of like a big sin. Like, you could have a nice, good story, but if like you're losing audience members in it and like people are just like, what happened? What's going on? That's, to me, is like, well, do you even know how to tell it? Do you even know what your movie's about? Sometimes
quick,
I feel like that. Yeah.
Before you bridge this gap, a movie that I felt was still really good, even though I was so confused, was Interstellar.
Mm-hmm.
The whole fifth dimension or whatever, like the love transcending like time and gravity and everything. I was like, what is happening? I don't know what's going on anymore. I was trying so hard to keep up with it. I was like, okay, cool, this planet, like, time's gonna go by faster, so then he's gonna miss out. And then they started getting trippy with it, and I was like, I'm lost. Now I'm just in it for the emotional, like, payoff. But I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
I still liked it.
I enjoyed it too, because I still think like it wasn't too confusing in a way. Like, as soon as, like, I think I know what you're talking about, like when he goes into that library bookcase thing, that was weird. I was like, okay, but I was thinking like, that is weird and it doesn't make any sense, but I still kind of bought it because there was kind of like it made sense at the end, sort of, in a way, even though the concept doesn't really make any sense. It made sense for those characters.
And then he's saying like, they brought us here, and I'm like, bitch, who the
Bitch,
fuck
who?
are you talking about?
It's so weird, but like, that's exactly, yeah. But like, we just saw Tenet yesterday, and we both enjoyed it pretty much, pretty good. But dude, for like the first half an hour to 45 minutes, I did not know what the fuck was happening. I really had no. Was that the same for you, or did
No,
you?
I knew what was happening.
He knew exactly what was happening.
So this is okay. So this is just an
So
Alex moment.
I think that I think it's actually, because I was trying to pay attention, 100%, but I still think I was just missing so much shit, because I feel like the exposition dialogue just goes right fast, super quick, right? And like, I was starting to get it, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to grasp it now, and the visuals are good, and the gimmick of the inverted time is cool. I like to see that. And then because at the beginning you don't see it as much, and then it progresses as you go.
Spoiler.
And then, like, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but like, you eventually find out what happens and why it's occurring and all that. But I feel like some of the parts where I missed out dialogue in was because of the movie's sound mixing, for a big reason. Now, I don't think you had a problem with this.
No.
But I don't know why Christopher Nolan does this, but ever since fucking Interstellar, whenever there's dialogue, music, and other sound effects, explosions, the dialogue is like at the bottom and you can't hear what they're saying for some fucking reason. And I feel like that happened quite a bit, like when it didn't need to happen. Like, it was just loud for no fucking reason.
I think your hearing is going, Alex.
I think so, but because like, I
fine.
was like, there was some parts in the beginning, because the character is wearing a mask. He's already not going to sound fucking, you can't make out what he says clearly. And then there's explosions, and the music is so fucking loud too, but then he's not yelling, he's just speaking, but his audio is like fucking crackling and all that. So I couldn't even hear what he was fucking saying. I had that problem big time. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't have that problem at all.
Really?
No, the opposite. Go on, Michael.
Me and Andrew, we have extensive background in time travel know-how from watching The Flash. So I think that prepared Andrew for this movie. He knew the terminology. He knew the concepts of time travel.
I'm a huge time travel fan. I watched fucking Back to the Future, Terminator.
He played
The Flash.
fucking Quantum Break.
I played Quantum
and watched
Break.
it at the same time.
So yeah.
It didn't help either because some people had accents, so it was also kind of hard to hear what they were saying because it was clearly like exponential dialogue of what's happening, but I couldn't hear it. I don't know how you didn't have that problem, man.
I had that problem only for their accents. So I think legit the one of the main characters doesn't have an accent, and everyone else does. And there's those classic, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but these classic moments where someone is saying like very important dialogue, and a Christopher Nolan movie, most of the time every line matters, and it's only going to be said once. So if you miss it, you're done. You basically have to just start over.
Yeah.
And there's these moments where it's someone has a very heavy accent and they're talking, but they're almost whispering, and some of the words start to get muffled. It's like, oh, I missed that one. Shit. And it was happening a lot, and I was like, God damn it, what the hell? That was the only part that I was really mad
You're
about.
like eating
or
popcorn,
like I didn't get
like
yeah
crunching
when,
super loud, and they're saying, What did he say?
yeah, but the whole thing with Alex, where and there are moments where they're wearing a mask and they're yelling and there's just loud stuff going on. I agree, like it was kind of hard to tell what they were saying, but overall I still followed the movie pretty well. Understood what was happening.
I got it at the very end. Like there's a moment like midway that reveals something. It's like, oh, okay, I kind of get it now, because like it's explained. Like there's some times when like the character would just be walking and talking. They're talking about it because they have to keep doing that, because it's hard to grasp if you're not like really truly like, you know, talking about it. Because like there's some scenes too, like the main character like halfway through still doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know anything about it, but some other guy does. So that is like kind of a reason I feel like this movie was kind of too hard to follow. If you're not like a huge Nolan fan and you're not like fully paying attention, you're going to be lost for sure, I think. So if you plan to see it in a theater, I would say, good luck, because I was having trouble with that. And I was like, am I stupid? Like, am I just fucking dumb?
Yes, but
You
it's
can't,
okay.
yeah, you just can't miss. You have to be paying attention 100% of the time. But he's been making his movies like that for years now, so I just go in like that, already expecting
hear
it
that
to be
too,
like
Zach?
that.
That was funny.
But I feel like with this movie in particular, because Dunkirk had like a lot of loud noises too, very loud.
Yeah,
movie.
but that one's not complicated at all. to
Not at all.
understand.
The dialogue was like
Going
very
on.
sparse in that movie. Very, you know, and
So
Interstellar.
this movie's
like,
good, worth the watch.
Oh, fuck yeah.
fuck yeah. The action is so superior to The Dark Knight Rises. If you remember The Dark Knight Rises,
Strange comparison.
no, because Nolan's direction of action has not been very good up until Dark Knight Rises. Interstellar, Dunkirk didn't really have a lot of hand-to-hand combat choreography. But I remember The Dark Knight Rises when Catwoman and Batman are on that roof and fucking like some guy just falls and not even being hit, being so noticeable. The cutting in that fight scene is so fucking terrible. This one, that's gone. The fight choreography kicks fucking ass. Action scenes kick ass. It looks beautiful too. So yeah, I
Good.
highly recommend it. If as long as, just remember, pay attention as best you can.
All right. Okay. I wasn't planning to.
I mean,
Well,
I
thank
feel
you.
like that's a given, Alex.
I know, but like if you thought that Interstellar or Inception was confusing, not even close. I think
I
this
haven't
one
seen Inception.
this one takes the cake for me, I think, because Inception was, I feel like it was a bit easier to follow along with that than this one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Did anyone? I don't even know why I'm asking. The answer is probably no. Did anyone see the little Monster Hunter clip trailer?
I saw it
Thing.
with no audio.
I did not.
Why do you do that?
So
why
I-
do you do that?
I saw.
Yeah.
I
I don't even click on the tweet or open it full screen. I just like, you know how like when you're passing through, the video will still play on Twitter. That's how I watched it. I didn't even.
But you didn't bother to click on it.
Nope.
That reminded me of when we were at like Arby's and you watched the Dora trailer without
I'm
any
just like, hey,
sound.
this is pretty good. We should watch this. And then we watch it on the TV. We're like, oh man, this must be great. Andrew thought it was awesome, and then it was just, oh.
I did not see that, but I saw that it was moved up to come out this year, in December.
Which is odd.
Which is
Everything else is being pushed back or
It's
canceled.
Mila Jovovich's superpowers.
I think
Yeah.
it's because Is it going to be in theaters or like is it like a Netflix movie? I have no idea what this movie
No, it's supposed to be
is.
in
Probably theaters.
Yeah, I think now this is not supposed to be mean, but I feel like
You think
since
it's gonna
there's
suck?
not much competition out there right now, that they feel like this is the safest place and time to put it out. I think because when was it supposed to come out? Like next summer, possibly.
I was.
I mean, if they're pushing it up, it was probably like next spring.
Because James Bond is on Easter, Fast 9 is in May. Those are gonna fucking crush. I mean, I don't see fucking
Crush.
Monster Hunter fucking taking those down in the box office at least. But yeah,
I don't either. From the trailer, I was like, I felt like it was so cliche, like they're fighting with military like weapons, like
Of course.
this minigun's gonna tear them apart. And it's like, oh, this thing's not working. What the heck? And then they're gonna have to make the big ass weapons that are significant in that game, but it's gonna look funky as hell.
I just saw the like a screen grab or a screenshot of her like with a sword over her shoulder. That's all I saw of it. But I was like,
Those things are like 10 feet long.
I was like, this is like going to like depict it pretty well, I think. But I guess for hearing from you, possibly not. I don't know.
I just don't think it's gonna
It won't
transfer
transition
well
Yeah.
to live action.
Live action movie.
It's gonna be like the Dragon Ball evolution.
Not that bad. That's pretty bad.
Like,
Cause
yeah. I don't know.
like-
Do you have any hope for this or no?
not really. I didn't want them to do it in the first place.
But they
It's
did
like,
it.
just why?
They did
Why?
it anyway, bro. She's the video game queen. She has to do it. She loves it. I don't know.
She did like one franchise. What the hell?
But she did so many.
Yeah, but
movies,
there's what,
though.
like 7 movies in that one?
Yeah, she did so many.
And they
That
got
was their
worse
gimmick.
and worse.
Farther and farther away
Kept
from the
going
games.
No.
worse and
They were
worse.
fantastic, Michael.
But you love them though, right?
I love them, but that's like, it's like a what do they call it? Secret shame. I don't fucking know. What it's called.
Bittersweet.
Guilty
bullshit?
pleasure.
I don't know.
Oh.
Guilty
Yeah,
pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Yeah.
I'm aware it's
But
not
they're
good,
terrible.
but I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, who else is in it though besides her? Any A-listers?
Fucking
Doubt
probably Rodriguez. She's probably in
Michelle
there.
Rodriguez.
Oh yeah.
Charlize Theron. Might as well throw her.
She
in
would
there.
not be in that, dude. She's
guys
Don't
gonna
act
see,
like her movies are.
Are you guys gonna see Fast 9 when it
She's
comes out?
top
I'm
tier,
asking
bro.
just Michael and Alex. I'm not asking you, Zach.
What's
Oh,
up?
thank God.
Are you two gonna go watch Fast 9 when it comes out?
Yes.
Of course.
You guys
Dude.
are disgusting.
I have to see
I
that.
recently got an adrenaline shot of like wanting to watch it even more when I saw that the guy from Tokyo Drift is like in it. Like there's like a cutscene where they're the freaking country guy,
Some
the main
white guy,
character
he's
from
like-
Tokyo
He's
Drift.
got
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a southern draw, that guy.
I was watching the trailer again because I was like, did this movie come out and I missed it? Is it like a fever dream? But no, still hasn't come out.
Oh,
And then
that'd be amazing.
there
if
was
that
a
happened.
scene. He's like standing behind someone. You can only see like
missed
half his
it.
face. And I was like, wait a minute. And I paused it. I was like, oh, he's in it more.
It's the same actor?
Sweet. Yeah.
Yep.
That
They don't
big
care.
big ass forehead dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the. Which one was it? He was in another one of the recent ones for like
The last
2
one, right?
minutes.
Or no, two ago. So
Maybe
like 7 or
6.
6.
When they were hunting Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think
He was
that,
in that one.
He's not. I don't even know who the actor is personally. I know he's in like 42, but like, yeah, that's about it. I don't think he's like a big actor, so he's not very busy.
I bet
How
you
dare
he
you?
was in like Saving Private Ryan too. Alex just
I
doesn't even
checked.
notice.
Alex
Was
changes
not.
his view. He's a huge actor.
A huge actor. Vin Diesel was in that movie.
Well, Michael, what is your thoughts on if the rumors are true and they take the next one to space?
I don't know what they're gonna do in space. Why are they in space?
Cars? Cars in
Mars?
space, Michael.
Oh, cars.
Well, they're
Cars on Mars.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're gonna go Jimmy Neutron style, convertibles, no gear, just Vin Diesel in his white tee still. No one says a word. They just do it.
You
I
just
think
stick
if Paul-
rockets on the back of their cars and whoop, there they go.
If Paul Walker was still around, it would have been going such a better route. He would have been the sane person in the crew. Like, can we stop? This is getting a little. Come on, Vin. This is getting a little crazy.
Yeah. Because isn't his wife in those movies still there, or is she like gone?
She's in
I
it.
don't remember. Yeah.
No, she's in this one, right?
it. I think
The
so.
one that's
Yeah.
coming out.
Oh yeah,
She's
she's
gonna
gonna
be
be fighting.
She's in it.
Doing
Like
some shit.
Han. Han's alive.
Oh,
God.
God.
Apparently.
From Overwatch.
No.
Not
Han.
that guy.
We don't talk about that here. Han from Tokyo Drift.
I think if they go to space, they should do like races in space, not this fucking
But Neutron
stuff.
style, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just as a joke.
Race on the moon, like, hey, there's Dom. You heard about the track on the moon? They said they can beat you on them. Dom. I would love to like just reboot the entire franchise in space. Go
Nah,
from the
just do
beginning.
it, like-
do that.
Like Spy Kids 3D. Like the racetrack they had.
They go in a
there.
game.
Oh.
They do VR. Where is he?
See, and then we have the game in real life.
I'll
and that's
get
the game
him.
that they go into.
I'll get him, Vin.
I don't understand the love that you guys have for that installation
Spy
of
Kids
Spy
3D?
Kids. Yeah, I
Game
don't,
over?
I don't
oh my
understand
God, I
it.
fucking love it.
But
Because
it's
at the
you're
peak
too old.
of loving Spy Kids and my love for video games, and then they even pushed it further because I didn't even my little kid brain had no idea. Like, what?
yeah. I agree
Virtual
because
reality?
we saw that with the cardboard glasses. They were blue and red
Oh fuck yeah, we did.
back in the
Fucking
day.
cutting up your ears the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
while
but-
watching it.
Ow.
But I
I'm bleeding.
I don't think you can like rewatch and be like, there's no way that this one's better than the second one.
I do.
The second one was so damn cool. They fell through that
we took
volcano.
a vote. Remember that?
I know, but
Remember
still,
that?
like whenever I see it, I'm like, oh man, this movie's.
I'm not saying the second one's bad.
Mhm.
I'm saying I like the
Saying
third,
the third
one more.
one's better.
And they went on more, right? With like
One more.
Junie, I think, and not Carmen. One more.
Yeah, but like many years later.
You know what's funny, Alex? Is like, honestly, none of them are that good. Come on.
Yeah, this is our
They're
guilty
so
pleasure.
corny
Yeah.
and cheesy.
But I feel like this first one.
No. Spy
But
Kids
you're
3.
saying, like,
enjoyable.
My ranking goes. What is it? Angry Birds, Spy Kids 3D, and
Leave
then
Meeting? What is
probably
it?
Saving Private Ryan.
leave.
Well, let me ask you a question. Where do you think, like, if I were to look it up on IMDb, like just for fun, like
Just sixes,
sixes? You think?
sixes and fives
I'm gonna
or fours.
check it
I don't
out.
know.
I think that
I
those
don't
were,
care.
Compare those and like Sharkboy and Lavagirl.
Oh, dude, I did not even see that shit. It looks so
But
bad.
again, you're saying shit is like one's gold, one's shit. They're all shit down here. It's just some are more shit or less
All right,
shit.
Spy Kids
than the
1.
rest.
Let's check this out. Whoa!
10 out of 10.
Audience 5.1 out of 5.
That's a disgrace.
Metacritic 71%.
Have you
That
seen
ain't
it?
bad.
It's so good.
It is good. I would say it's like better
Did you
than
say 5.1 out of 5?
He did.
Out of 10, my bad. 5.5 out of 10.
I was like, what? Broke the scale.
Spy Kids 2, 5.2 out of 10. 66%. And Spy Kids 3, please be worse. 4.3.
7.0.
And 57% Metacritic.
Those guys are all on drugs.
Bunch of schmucks. They don't know
I
what
mean,
they're talking
what
about.
They don't
kids
understand
are they
film.
polling for this?
I don't know, man. They had
They're
a lot
probably
of...
polling the parents who don't want to be there. So like, this is stupid.
They probably don't
I
have
hate
the
this.
consent to pull the kids
Mm-hmm.
watching them.
Yeah.
They have to do the adults.
I
Adults
think
are gonna be like, this is shit.
anytime there's like reviews for like a kids movie, you can't really pay attention to those because
Yeah,
almost always it's gonna be an adult doing that, and it's not meant for them.
Who was the villain of the first movie?
Mr. Floop or Dr. Floop or whatever his name is. I
That
don't know.
guy, right?
I
But
don't remember his name specifically.
No, it wasn't him.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he
the
was
other
working
guy.
Tony
Like his
Shalhoub.
sidekick. Yeah.
You got a bunch of hands for a head.
oh,
Punch
yeah, that guy.
They-
Oh my god, because Floop was like the fucking.
I forgot.
He was just the
They
lackey. that
thought
were
he
working
was
through.
the bad guy, but yeah, no.
Damn it. Thank
because
you.
he was the
clarifying,
villain in a
Zach.
TV show, correct, or like some TV show thing, and then, right? Didn't it turn
Well,
out?
You
to
would be led to believe.
What was he then?
What?
Fluke?
In the TV show, was he just like his own show or
He's just
something?
there, yeah. He's just making. He's just they
Oh,
just
okay.
had him there making a show.
And then like, oh, the bad guy from the TV
That was
show
his
is
cover.
an actual bad guy with fucking thumbs, who attacked
Yep.
people and fucking. By the way, they killed people in that movie.
Fuck
Straight
yeah,
up
they did.
like
Fuck yeah.
destroyed them. Not even like
They do?
knock them out. Oh, I think so.
remember
Like
that.
I think like one of them like gets like shocked or something by them. Like they touch him.
Oh,
and they
nah, you're
fucking shock
thinking
him
of
to
the
death.
thumb
Okay.
thumbs. They're thumb thumbs though. They're not real people.
They're robots.
Whoa, it's life, Michael. Come on.
thumbs. A bunch of thumbs. On-
But then they're killing all. Oh, dude, who the fuck?
they're
Because
sentient somehow.
and then they
A
had
bunch of.
Machete in that fucking movie.
What do you mean
Bad
in that
ass.
movie? They had him in all three.
True. Yeah, but he was a cool uncle though.
Oh yeah. And at the very end, he's even just labeled as machete,
Yeah,
which was awesome.
didn't even
Funny.
give him a name.
The third one you cannot. There was a thread I saw, a picture of why the third one is so amazing. First, you have Grandpa, who's Khan for all the oldies from Wrath of Khan, and then there's this. First of all, the villain is Sylvester Stallone, so it's. And then you don't even know it until later, but he's talking to multiple Sylvester Stallones, all doing little impressions.
Yeah.
But that also talk back to normal villain Stallone.
Yeah.
And the icing on the cake was Stallone doing a Clooney impersonation, or the other way around. I think it was Clooney doing a Stallone impersonation because they'd have the president zoom in, and it's like, "Oh, Mr. President," and it's like it goes staticky, and everyone's like, "That's not
what
him."
got me? Was when it's Clooney as the president. He's got the black bar in his eyes, and he grabs it and takes it off.
Remember that?
To say that.
I was
just about to say that. Like, this guy.
This is next level shit.
Yeah, exactly. That was fucking. I forgot about George Clooney in that fucking movie.
Three of them.
Which movie had fucking George Lopez?
That was Sharkboy and Lavagirl.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that.
Mr. Electricidad.
His big ass head and a fucking big fucking head robot with legs and arms. Dude, they went along with that joke forever about his head. Especially in that fucking
still now.
That sitcom that he did. George
What do you
Lopez.
mean that sitcom?
George Lopez. Every single joke about him was about his
hit
head.
show, George Lopez?
Yes.
Starring George Lopez?
Yeah. The whole show was like, oh, you got a big fucking head, George. That's all it was. Like, oh, must have been when I dropped you on your big dome. Like, your big head. And his mom was so fucking mean.
That's like part of the formula for all the sitcoms. They, like, the little jokes that you have for each individual character, those jokes don't die.
True.
They're
Very
running
rarely
gags.
they do. Yeah.
There's like this TikTok meme of like throwback to when you're a kid and you're like asleep, right? You fell asleep watching TV and it's like 3 a.m. and George Lopez is on.
I love that.
That didn't happen to me. I watched it like at like 6 p.m. when I was like clearly awake. I was like, eating dinner.
Because you know what?
I watched it there.
The reruns, though, Michael.
Yeah. But those reruns, I think they weren't on until they were on Nick at Night. And that came in the later years when it was
and everyone's
done.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's on Nick at Night?
I feel like that meme is it's kind of misleading a bit because there was no way that they were showing George Lopez whenever he's claiming back in the day that long ago late at night, because now obviously it's on Nick at Night. That's when it comes out. But back then, gotta check his facts a bit because I feel like he's misleading a lot of people with that meme. He or she, whatever. She. But yeah, that was a funny show though.
Great goddamn show.
Funny show. Dumb villain. That stupid ass movie though.
Which one?
Sharkboy.
I don't remember.
Dude, he like bridged the gap of wherever world that they were in, the dream world.
Oh yeah,
the real world.
Fuck yeah.
He's a pretty powerful villain. We don't even know what dreams are, let alone how to find them.
Was it really about dreams?
That was pushing Nolan. That's where he got Inception from. Sharkboy and
Dude,
Lavagirl.
they're treating that kid like he was the chosen one or like a daywalker. Like, oh, he's a
some Neo shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sharkboy and Lavagirl?
Yeah, he has a dream journal.
See, I didn't even know it was about dreams.
I don't know. I
this one
don't
random
know if I've actually
fucking
watched
kid
all of it. I'm pretty sure I have.
it came up with characters Sharkboy and Lavagirl and drew them into his dream journal. And he like loved them so much or something like that that they
came alive
out of
Like some
nowhere.
Goosebumps shit.
And then he's like, oh, he swore by it when he was a kid that they're real. And then later on, he's getting bullied and stuff. This is clearly a psycho kid.
Like, imagine if you met a kid that had a dream journal. Like,
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
A dream
6
journal.
feet apart.
That's the hit list now.
Exactly.
There's this cliche bully kid named Linus who picks on him. He has like a purple shirt with a big L on it, as if it wasn't clear enough that this kid's name is Linus. And then I remember George Lopez is like, Linus, or maybe I should start calling you Minus.
Oh,
That's
my
what should be
Lord.
getting on your paper.
Hey, your name is Minus. Wapa. That shit.
But yeah, Zach, this kid, he goes into the dream
says
world.
It all.
And then they're like, oh, like some, I don't know, fucking crystal or whatever. We need to find it or else the nightmares are going to come in. Yeah.
Oh,
Basically,
I'm out.
Basically, the George Lopez's his persona in this dream is going to come into the real world and take over. And he does. He literally comes out. And their parents are seeing him and shit. The teachers and everything. There's like a big storm. It's crazy.
there was a tornado and the Flash had to come and reverse the wind.
Yeah. It was all about family in the end, as usual.
That's
And
why
they
I
all
would take-
had
okay.
Coronas together at the very end.
Even the kids.
Oh, even the kids. Cheers, Daddy. Cheers, Dad.
It's a family. Racing. Not even racing. Fucking criminals.
Hey, that's the motto in Spy Kids too. It's a
Family.
family.
But bro, they work for the government. And they're spies.
So does Dom. So yeah, Fast and
Oh, you're
Furious,
right,
same
huh?
thing.
Fucking Luke Hobbs is like a government agent. Is like, oh, we'll work with you. It'll be all good. Because what they were doing is fucking criminal as fuck. So they needed a government guy to say, hey, it's all cool. We can work under me.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Kurt Russell, yeah.
Isn't he dead?
No.
Oh.
Why would he be
He's
dead?
alive, Andrew.
No, I mean in the movie. The movie
Oh.
franchise.
No.
He got shot,
No.
but he's alive.
Oh,
I
okay.
think so.
Okay.
Imagine, like, Michael, they put, like, Jai Courtney in the next movie. Then you're out, huh?
Then I'm
No.
You're fucking
This is what we get Michael. So in the ninth one, that one that hasn't come out yet, they're trying to fight John Cena, and obviously they've already made plans for a next one, a 10th. So I'm predicting this is what would get Michael off the Fast and Furious train. They do their whole thing; it goes exactly how we all predict, except they don't win, obviously, since it's another one. Like John Cena somehow prevails. They get beaten down. At the very end, Hobbs comes in, tells them like, "Hey, that was a good job. You guys did a good effort. We have some new intel on them, but since you guys, sucked this round, I hired some new hands. We got some new people, some new players." And out from like the side or from outside comes Will Smith.
Oh no! Oh,
Then
I
he'd
don't
be
even want to
gone.
think about
Then
that.
he would be done. I would
You
be
would
there
be
day
done.
one. Jizzing
Michael
all
would
over
be
that.
done.
He would, yep.
What if next to Will Smith is Paul Blart?
Oh, Kevin James, bro. What
This
would you
is
do?
turning
No,
into
not
like
Kevin James. Paul Blart. Actually, Paul Blart is a crossover. It's crazy.
I'm gonna put this in my dream journal.
Wait,
'Cause I
wait,
want
hang
this
on,
to come
Michael.
true.
Michael, do you like
What?
the movie
Where's
Hitch?
Hitch 2?
Do you like Hitch?
I do like Hitch. I
Hitch is
saw
a
it.
good movie.
I know it is, but it has Will Smith in it.
This
But
is
he's not
this
very
pre
Will
this
Smithy.
this is Will Smith in out of shell Will Smith. He ain't the hero. The war ain't ending. Will Smith kind of in the dumps,
Talking about like fucking Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith, or no?
He's still the main hero. He's trying to save everyone. So.
But Kevin James is in it, so that's like that brings the movie like.
Oh,
up
we know
a
how much
whole
you
other
fucking
notch.
love.
That's why Pursuit
Kevin
of Happiness
James.
is everyone's favorite Will Smith movie, because he ain't saving the world. He's all the way down in the dumps, and he has to crawl his way up.
Yeah.
Like, there you go.
I feel like that movie's special because those are two people I would have never seen doing a movie together.
Fuck
They
no.
should do a Tom Cruise, Adam Sandler movie. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be
Right?
really cool.
Or what?
Imagine that.
Vin and David Spade.
No, I'm trying to think because I just watched.
They should do
Meet the Zohan.
They should remake Central Intelligence, the one with Dwayne and Kevin Hart, but keep Dwayne, but put in Rob Schneider as Kevin Hart.
I'd watch that.
Right, Mike?
I want more Rob Schneider in my life. He doesn't do enough stuff.
He's got
man.
stand up
so
on
great.
Netflix. Pretty funny.
His character in Meet the Zohan is so funny.
Yeah, I need to
love
watch
it.
that again. It's been coming up on my Netflix, and every
Adam
time it does,
Sandler's,
I
like,
watch the
buff in that
preview.
movie.
I don't even skip it.
I think we need more Pete Davidson, Michael.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
This is true.
hell
Davidson.
no.
This is true.
Right? Like,
What's that
Michael
movie?
loves that guy.
King of
to death.
Manhattan.
Oh,
Stan. I keep forgetting what
Don't
it's
be so
called.
disrespectful.
There's
It's
no
the King
way.
of Staten
you
Island.
do not.
Stan Island.
You're forgetting on purpose,
How
bro.
dare
No,
you.
Manhattan.
I keep my mind keeps going to Manhattan. I
You
don't know
see
why.
him on the cover
because
like
I don't care
this,
about it.
like that, all
but-
cool, Don't you love it? He's so cool.
Michael,
quirky.
I hate
I
Pete
don't like the
Davidson, but
disrespect
like
that's
that movie
going on right
actually
here.
is not that bad. Like it's pretty good.
Why did you watch it?
It was not my choice.
He's a huge
But-
Pete Davidson fan.
So many movies Zach watches against his wall. I picture his family like tying him up,
Tying his ass
and,
up.
like holding his eyelids open. Like Aquaman, that couldn't have been an easy pill to swallow.
No,
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 I watched
he-
it on my own.
He goes to the bathroom.
Oh.
He comes out. The PC's gone. It's like, and his parents come in. You're watching this movie.
I picture them like tackling him and like hog tying him.
Oh my
He's on the
Lord.
floor.
Imagine that. I saw
Closed ties, holding my ass open.
I saw a really, really depressing ad earlier this week.
Way to
It was
kill
for
the
Taco
buzz.
Bell, and
Oh,
it had it's promoting the Xbox Series X, and it was a pretty long ad, and it had a Master Chief in it, fighting off grunts with an energy sword. I was like, this kind of stings, man. The game's not even coming out.
It's
I thought you were talking
coming
about the one
out.
where is that the one where the guy is like
He's speaking,
turning into the Master Chief?
Yeah, that
Dude,
one.
that's Andrew. That's Andrew. He's like,
I didn't see
his
this.
like gauntlets come on, and then his like chest piece, and then the helmet lasts. I'm like, this is Andrew.
It doesn't look.
Just
It's
walk
a pretty.
in his
Is
mind.
Andrew setting up the studio when he's about to stream?
Oh,
The helmet like transforms on his face, and it's like Andrew in the game zone. Like that's what I picture. But like,
it's when I go in the games.
it was a good ad, but like it's kind of bittersweet because no Halo Infinite this year.
It's coming out, bro.
I know it's coming, but it's like, oh man, this clearly was
He's already
made
betrayed Alex.
for it to
so-
come out this year though. with
They
that
pulled a
ad.
Battlefield 5 that betrayed his trust.
Oh, they betrayed
Now he
me
must
so
boycott
hard.
the game.
Oh, I recently re-downloaded it, just to
Michael.
see if anybody was playing it.
He's
Because I wanted to be like, I just wanted to see
All
get a
100
glimpse of who is in it. I went to server search, 0
Oh!
games. And
Hey, you know what to counter that? Yeah, I have access to EA Play, which gives me access to a bunch of EA games catalogs, and I noticed this, and I downloaded an old game just to see what it was like,
PVZ.
and I popped it in. I loaded up a game, and guess what? There's people playing. And Michael, you are correct.
please
It
don't.
is
Oh,
Plants vs. Zombies
man.
Garden Warfare 1.
the first one.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Still
Really?
people playing.
I'm a pea. I'm a piece of corn.
I'm a pea. Yeah, watch me. Freeze
You're not a pea. You're a pea shooter.
Pea shooter. I'm a
Come on.
sunflower.
Show respect.
Praise the sun.
Hey, that's more than Battlefield.
I know. It's I saw that 0. I'm like, oh my god. I just deleted it right then and there because I was like, fuck yeah.
I bet
it's
you
over.
Battlefield 3 has more people.
I bet you.
People still play that. I played a match of Battlefield 3 not that long ago.
See?
Exactly. See? I mean, like, it's just really a shame. It's so sad.
You know what's not sad though? So they released new information for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Is it good?
It looks good. I mean, I respect my money.
Tell me about it.
But anyways, they were showing off their new zombie stuff. You know what I'm saying? And at the very end, they were saying that all the zombies content's gonna be free
Yeah.
after you buy the game, which is such a relief, in my opinion. It's
That's
so
a-
great.
Well, I feel like if they would make you pay for
So
it.
that means if I have it and you have it and Michael and Zach have it, we can all play the zombie maps together.
But that's
Easter eggs?
that is if the game is any good.
No. If you buy the game and the maps come out, we all get to play it.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Yeah, but the game's gotta be good though.
I said good or
Last
bad.
time I did an Easter egg with Alex, he was killing himself on purpose.
Was I really?
Yeah.
It wasn't this guy?
Was it? Nope, it was you. No. Andrew gets himself killed on accident. Like on
Accident.
purpose, but it looks like an accident. You were like jumping off a cliff.
Really?
Getting yourself
Oh,
killed.
man, I feel so terrible about that. I'm sorry about that.
I'm down for the
I did
Easter
not
egg.
believe any of that.
If it looks good, I'll give it a shot. But
Shut up. Why is that the...
But I just
It
don't.
looks
I just
good.
don't think the game
looks
looks
like The
all
Witcher.
that good, man. I'm sorry. I just don't think it looks that good. I don't want to play it.
Oh, Michael, Zach, you're gonna love this. On the way back from the movies yesterday, this guy was saying some shit. Now, to be fair, it was it was sound. It was good. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. He was saying yo, what if Cyberpunk's not all that great? And I was like, oh, how could you say that?
Just I don't know. It's just a hot take. I just think that there's a lot of pressure on this game, especially with the news that they get in the extra crunch time, over crunch time, and all the hype to it, all the stuff that we've
Zach
seen.
warned you about this a long time ago. That
He was saying like,
most
yeah,
people
they
would
push it
not-
back. Crunch
it
time
wouldn't
still
be
probably.
Yeah.
what people expect it to be.
Well, I know.
As far
I'm
as
just
gameplay.
saying, like, the hype of all of it. What if it just blows dick? Again, there's a possibility, and I've already kind of settled my mind on it that it
You
could-
shouldn't do that, though.
I know, I shouldn't. But
You need to stop doing this for every game.
but hey, you do that with
know.
movies all the time, though.
I don't.
Some movies.
I try not to. I do my best to avoid it.
But I feel like I want this game to be good. I still think it will be good, but there's always that possibility. This could fucking flop. And I just have that feeling with this game. I don't know why, I just do.
It's because it's not The Witcher. It's first-person shooter.
No, that's not why. It's just like I feel like there's so much in it. They have everything going for them. They have fucking Keanu Reeves in the fucking game.
They have Neo.
Yeah, they got fucking Neo, and it could
Hovership Neo.
potentially. I don't know. I just get that gut feeling.
Are you too scared? Do you have this feeling?
kinda
As I
cooled.
stated months ago, at this point now, I'm going in with low expectations because I think everybody's hyping it up like crazy, like way too much.
Yeah,
Because
I've kind of
Witcher was so
cooled
great,
on it.
but yeah, it's a completely different game than The Witcher. So I think you have to go in with fresh expectations because they've never made a game like this. So
Yeah, Alex.
I know that, but I feel like when it was announced, the hype was fucking through the roof.
Yeah.
For everybody. But I like how you're approaching it, Zach, because like, don't have all the hype right now. But I think that you'll love me for this and see that I've actually looked at it, thought about it, what has been happening, and now my expectations are low, but I also feel like it could fucking bomb. I don't know. I have no idea. The hype definitely is there still. I'm still excited, interested. It's just got that sliver of, that it might not be good at all.
that's like everything.
No, I can't do that with everything, though. I cannot do that with everything. Because I feel like I've already seen so much of this game. So much things have been shown off, demoed and all that. And I just like, we have so much information already. For it to bomb seems like it could possibly happen with this game more than I would say like.
Wouldn't it be the
another
opposite?
game.
You know so much that it can't bomb because now you already know most of the game. So what else is there for them to bomb?
Just some stuff that's like, because I feel like they haven't shown like obviously everything, but I feel like if there's something that they're holding back in it that is like key that people just possibly wouldn't like about it, that it would kind of derail it, maybe ruin the whole thing. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, but it's a possibility. I feel like because Anthem looked cool, I think, but then we got more stuff and it actually came out and it was a bunch of garbage. So we'll see.
Rest in peace,
I
BioWare.
really doubt, though, that would happen with Cyberpunk. 100%.
Well, should we end it on Alex's pessimism?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah,
I
let's do
feel
it.
sad now. But
Zach, you were already fucking low expectations from the
I know, but
beginning.
you're just bringing me down
Like
even
Igor.
more. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. It could happen.
Igor.
It
I said
Igor.
was a fun episode, guys. It was a fun episode. Thank you for listening. If you
Cheers.
stuck around with us, if you watched it, hello, thank you. We'll see.
It's also my birthday soon.
Yes,
So happy birthday.
It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Once this airs,
few
it'll
days.
be the next day.
Monday.
What's the date? Monday. Okay.
5th.
Once this
October
airs, we'll make sure that we wish you a happy birthday. How old are you gonna be?
23.
10. No. 24.
Yay, 24. Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you.
You guys know where to find us already. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Out of the Ordinary Friends. We'll see you guys next week.